strike. Brutal ground and pound. Oh!
Teammate makes his return to competition here tonight. A lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's gonna get in your face. He's gonna try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov. He has graced the Octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Whether at welterweight or at middleweight, this man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the Octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, Khamzat Chimaev is back as this round gets underway. Undefeated fighter who has officially taken the sport by storm. His fight against Gilbert Burns back in...
Great timing on that double leg.
Excellent ground and pound there by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, nice headlock. Oh, that sub is tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Great shot from the top position. Knee on belly.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
There it is, now he's running out.
Nice positional control here. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting, he wants this very bad.
He's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, how good is this submission defense? He is out of danger again.
He recognized the danger, got himself out of it, and now he fights on.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. That's a great punch. Does a lot of damage when you hit him in the body that clean.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that under...
Chimaev's going for the sub here. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Arm triangle getting very close. He's got to clear that guard, though, if he wants to find a finish. Oh, man, that was slick. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will...
Khabib's got the back, going for the rear naked choke.
He's got to start throwing down. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, he's got his back. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Round two straight ahead.
All right, relax. Deep breaths for me. Okay, let's refocus. You lost that round on the ground just because you're not staying active. You're spending too much time.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway.
Beautiful punch lands.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Immediately gets the underhook. Nice judo toss for one there. Good body work with that hook by Nurmagomedov. Takedown defense is there. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here. And now he's got the back. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Khabib's in half guard now. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. That Darce choke is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hip, try to hook the leg so his opponent can't roll his back.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
Nurmagomedov's back in side control. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He's setting up a submission attempt.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely right.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. All that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Now he's going full mount.
Nicely done. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov.
That guillotine's tight.
And he's out again. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Nurmagomedov. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, we want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that deep.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, big left hand there. Nice job to control the range and using his reach advantage to get that punch in. Stuffs the takedown. Oh, hip toss to get him down. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Good work from the top here by Chimaev. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Nice shot there by the champ.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes.
And how much more can he take? All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position. Chimaev's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, that's gotta be it.
You need to work. I'll stand this up.
This could be the end of the fight. He gets out though. Wow.
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm, and then when his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attack.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
It's okay. It's a fight. You're supposed to be tired. This next round.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work.
Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those he might get.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Yeah, gotta be very careful there.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor.
Gotta be careful here.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. We might get a stoppage here. Khabib's back to the north-south.
Get them out here. He's got to be careful here. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
That'll do it. Khabib Nurmagomedov with a huge TKO victory.
Holy smokes.
Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
All right, let's get it inside of Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, Khabib Nurmagomedov, your winner by TKO here tonight. What cannot this man do? Incredible result for your former teammate tonight.
I mean, he can do everything inside the octagon, and he's showing that he's just getting better and better and better. This is Khabib Nurmagomedov.